Hey, I hope you're good. It's Chris here from 6-string Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we're going to be learning how to play Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Okay, so this is a very well-known song, a very popular song and a heavily requested song, so I really hope that you enjoy it. Fast Car is number 8 on my top 60 fingerpicking songs to learn of all time. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure you do. There's a link in the description. Basically, it's my top 60 fingerpicking songs to learn from complete beginner right up to advanced, and we're working our way through learning one of the songs each week. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the lessons. So all you really need for this is a capo on the 2nd fret if you want to play in the same key as it was recorded in. But if your voice, if you're going to be singing along over the top, doesn't suit that key, then either move the capo around or don't use the capo at all. But anyway, let's get on with the lesson. Okay, so if you want to get the full lesson of this with tab, there's a link in the description through to 6stringfingerpicking.com, and you've got the whole thing there. So if you want the tab for this, make sure that you go and check that out. Okay, so here we go. That's the first part, and there's really just 2 parts to the song. It's kind of that riff. There's one small alteration in it, in the intro, but other than that, it's that riff repeated throughout the verse, and then you have the chorus, which are just some simple chords, and we'll get onto that later. But this first part here, so basically that's just a C to a G chord, but on this C, if you're holding down the C, take your first finger off and you'll actually be holding down a C major 7th chord there. And in your right hand, if you play the A string, the G string and the B string at exactly the same time, okay, so you play those 3 together, and then you hammer your first finger on the 1st fret of the B string, where it would usually be for the C chord, so like that. Squeeze all 3, hammer the 1st fret. Okay, and then you take your first finger off again and play just the B string open. So really slow. Okay, and then we go to this, which is just the inside of a G chord. You could call it a G/B chord. So, and I play this with my 2nd finger and my pinky. But if you would rather, by all means, you can play it with your 1st and your 3rd finger like this. But as I say, I prefer my 2nd and my pinky. So once you get there, you can just play those 2 strings. So that's the A string and the B string. You play those together. Like that. So it's the 2nd fret on the A and the 3rd fret on the B string. So once you've got those, you play those 2 strings together using your thumb and your 2nd finger here. So loop that round until you're comfortable with that. And then you play B, G with the right hand once you're on this chord here. So you've played the A and the B string, and then B, G, with your 2nd finger to your 1st finger. Once more, super slow. Okay, and then we go right the way up here. So now you're on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. The easiest way to remember it is if you're playing your standard fretboard, on the 12th fret you have 2 dots. So it's the final one where you just have that one single dot there. That's the 9th. Oh, it's usually the 9th fret, but with the capo on it's the 7th fret, capo on the 2nd fret. So we go up to the 7th fret there. Hold that down on the A string, and then using your 3rd finger you're going to play the 10th fret, or actually the 8th fret with the capo on. So that's 2 back from the one with 2 dots. So you play those 2 together, okay? So it's basically exactly the same as this shape here. If you play it like this, then you can just push that up to the 7th fret. Okay, so you play those 2 together, A and B. So, okay. So once you play those two, then you go back. This one, your first finger goes down 2 frets, so now it's on the 5th fret, and this one's on the 7th fret of the B. So you go from here, and you can just practice that change until you're comfortable with that. So just remember, first finger goes down 2 frets, third finger goes down 1 fret. I'll play the two together, so you have. And then when you get there, again, you play the B, G, B, G, second finger, first finger, B, G, just like you did here. Okay, so I'll play the whole thing really slowly. B, G, B, G, and that repeats, so that's the main sort of riff that goes round and round and round throughout the verse. Now, during the intro, she plays. So it's exactly the same this part, but up here, you still play this chord, so you play the 7th fret and the 8th fret, but then I use my second finger. You have to stretch your pinky out, play the 12th fret or the 10th fret, really with the capo on. So you play using your second finger, third finger on the 10, sorry, on the 8, and then up 2 frets with your little finger, and then back with the bass note ringing out. So that could be a bit tricky if you've not done that before. Then you go back to this chord, so I'm playing 5 and 7 again. You do the same thing, you play these two, the A and the B string, and then little finger goes up 1, just next door to where the third finger is, and then back. So that's the only difference. Straight back to. So I'll play once through normally, and the second time I'll add that part in. Here it comes. Then the chorus comes along, and that's just some simple chords. So I'll take you through those. It goes da 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 C, da 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 G, da 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 E minor, da 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 D, da D. So that's C, E minor, D, C, D, and then back. So, just some pretty simple chords there. It's a C chord. So we strum a bar on that. So we straight up G chord. Doesn't matter how you play G, like this, like this, like this, like this, even like that. It doesn't matter. So C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there are your chords, C, G, E minor, D. Strumming wise, I'm going down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, like. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay, and then you got C, E minor, D. So I go C, and then I tap. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You don't have to do that. You could just go 1, like that. But I play strum, and then tap, and it change off the beat on the count of and, the and of 2 to E minor. So 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. So down, tap, E minor, down, and then D, and you can go back to the previous strum. Okay, so let's play all of that with the strums. up, down, down, E minor, up, down, 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 up, down, down, C, tap E minor, down, B, down, up, down, down again, C, tap E minor, down, down, and then we just got C, D, and I put another tap in there, but that's just C, D major, and then back. Now, of course, you can use other strum patterns, but that's one that will fit really, 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 really nicely. Learning how to play some of your favourite songs on the guitar is absolutely crucial to growing as a player and getting better and better and better. But it's just one area of it. What you have to do is you have to work on other things as well. If you're still reasonably new to the guitar, and when I say reasonably new, I mean haven't been playing for been playing less than sort of 3 years. One thing that you really need to work on is your technique. It's crucial that you develop technique. So you may be learning some of these songs that we're going through, and maybe you know deep down that your technique isn't really what it should be. So I've created a few courses on my website that are aimed at people that are brand new to fingerpicking, and it's going to work mainly on your right hand. There's 2 courses on there, and there's going to be lots more in the future. But I really recommend taking the course because it will really put you on the right track to being super, super, super accurate with your right hand techniques and your left hand techniques. And it's absolutely crucial to grow steadily and accurately, because if you do form bad habits at the start, you won't be able to shake them easily. Like any bad habit, they're really hard to change and to stop doing it. So I recommend going to check out those courses. There's a link in the description. You can go ahead and check that out and go through the courses. But anyway, that's it for today's lesson. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to learn lots more of these finger picking tunes. And if you're interested in taking Skype lessons with me, I do offer that service. Link in the description. You can book up some lessons there. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.